It's really easy to retire a millionaire, and yet most people don't.
Is it easy, George?
Well, here's the thing. The math of it is easy.
Okay, there you
The
go.
dollar amount you need to invest
How do I
is
lose
easy.
weight? Diet and exercise. Like, it's easy, but it's hard.
And as you know,
And it's
as you
every
get
single
older,
day.
it's harder to make progress.
There you go, yeah.
But I thought it would be fun, and I've done this on my channel, is use our investment calculator to show you exactly how much you would need to invest based on your age in order to have a $1 million nest egg. Because here's the stat. Only 3% of U.S. adults have $1 million saved for retirement. Nearly half of Americans have under 10 grand saved, and 26% have nothing in any retirement account. And some of that's due to, living paycheck to paycheck. Some of it's financial literacy. But if you're listening to this show, listening to this segment, you now have no excuse. You know too much to retire broke.
All right, bring it on.
Here we go. So we're going to start
Save the day, GK.
Let's start with that 24-year-old with
was pretty
abs.
good, right?
A young Dr. John, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to take on the world. And this is also assuming you're following the Ramsey plan, which means we're not going to take on crippling debt and car payments and student loans and credit card debt. But let's say you're ready to invest. We recommend 15% into retirement. And we're going to even go lower than that. We're going to go $150 a month from age 24 to age 62. Let's see what happens. I've got it pulled up. If you're watching on YouTube, you can see in real time we use this investment calculator on our website, which is free. We'll link it in the description. So you have nothing saved. We're starting from zero, and we're going to invest $150 a month, and we're going to assume an 11% rate of return. Now, John, people are they're angry. They're already typing comments on YouTube going, where's this guy getting 11% on his investments? This is just historical data from the S&P 500. So if you look at the U.S. stock market over the last 50, 70 years, you're going to see an average rate of return of 11%. So we're going to use that as our number. And what do we find, John? $1 million. And guess what? 68,000 of that was John's contributions. 964,000 was growth. That is the power of starting early. And you'll see what I mean as we move on to our next example. Let's say you're 35. You have nothing saved. You got a hold of this plan a little bit later on in life. And let's also say you work a little bit later, 65, nothing saved in retirement. You would need to invest $375 a month, which again is not even close to the 15% parameter we recommend, way lower. But even then, at 11%, you'll see you have just over $1 million. But at this point, the growth was 916,000. Your contributions were 135,000.
Is that real?
That's real math.